What's up, y'all? Welcome to an all-new adult erotica in comics. You are watching SFon82, and I'm Scotty, your underground comic-loving friend. For this week's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most famous adult film stars of all time. When you get that famous, you appear in so many different forms of media, including comic books sometimes. And for this particular adult film star, she appeared in quite a few. We're going to talk about her various appearances in today's video. Jenna Jameson in comics. Stick around, y'all. Jenna Jameson has been called the world's most famous adult entertainment performer, the queen of porn. She was impossible to miss in the 90s and early 2000s. She has founded her own adult entertainment company called Club Jenna. She's appeared in major studio films in some minor roles, and she has won countless awards for her adult films, and has successfully transitioned from stripper to adult film star to businesswoman and webcam model. Even writing an erotic novel, Jenna has accomplished so many things in her 51 years on this planet. But what does any of this have to do with comic books? Well, believe it or not, she has actually made a few appearances in the wonderful world of comics. And we're going to take a look at some of these appearances and take a look at some of the artists that brought Jenna to life in today's video. By the time that she had announced her retirement from the adult film industry in 2008, she had made it to the top. She had won many awards and had appeared in all kinds of various alternate forms of media as well. Comic books were no exception. But where did she first appear? What was the first appearance of Jenna Jameson in comics? And while in my research it wasn't 100% clear, I'm pretty sure her first time appearing in a comic book would have been True Stories of Adult Film Stars in November of 1995, published by Carnal Comics. This would have been pretty early on in her career, as she had only officially started her adult film career transitioning over from being a stripper in 1993, Jenna being about 21 years old at this time. The next year, after having appeared in that particular comic, Jenna would win Top Newcomer and her career would begin to really take off. That year would also bring Porn Star Fantasies issue 5 from Carnal Comics, which also featured The Heartbreaker. Carnal would produce a few more Jenna titles in the late 90s and early 2000s, such as Wicked Weapon One Shot in 1997 and a Wicked Weapon Jenna Jameson Collection, Volume 1 in 2004. But it was in 2008 that Jenna would get approached for a unique opportunity, where she would have a say in the creative process in her own comic book. At the time, the Virgin Group, which had had its hands in various ventures and medias, decided to start a comic publishing company in 2006 called Virgin Comics. And a few years after officially becoming an imprint, Virgin decided to do a Virgin Comics Voices line, which would have celebrities partnering with various writers and creators to create their own comic books. Jenna's comic was conceptualized by Jenna, and Christina Z of Witchblade fame wrote the actual script for the book, with Mukesh Singh illustrating. This was not a pornographic title. Shadowhunter was a limited series about a young orphaned woman named Desiree Jaden. We follow her as she attempts to make a life for herself in a big city, but something deeper brews, a nagging suspicion that her life is not her own. Seeking answers, she enrolls in a past life regression experiment which seems to ignite visions of a demonic past that no one can explain. It was a 3-issue series, starting at issue 0, which was a preview issue and a cover art gallery, with beautiful cover art from Greg Horn on the main covers, and Joseph Michael Linsner, Mike Diodato Jr., Greg Land, Daniel Brereton, and Nico Henrichen, providing some beautiful variant cover artwork. On August 26th of 2008, Virgin Comics would shut down its New York office, saying they were relocating to LA. Then on September 24th, a month later, it was announced that Virgin Comics would change its name to Liquid Comics. Jenna Jameson had retired from the film industry by this time and was focusing on her career as a webcam model, writing various books and further establishing herself as a businesswoman. She maintains a social media presence on all platforms, including IG, where you can stay up to date if you're curious about the life of Jenna Jameson. I want to thank you for coming through to check out this week's video. Now's the time where we pause and shout out the channel members. Huge shout out going to the channel members. Thank you all so very much for your support. I really appreciate it. The money goes towards a donation box for people in recovery that have nothing. Things like deodorant, razors, toothpaste, toothbrushes, coffee filters, playing cards, and various other items I pick up, put in a box, and I take down to Cadis every month. And they distribute it out to people who have nothing that come in trying to turn their life around. People that, may not even have a shirt on their back. So that is what we use the channel member funds for. I use about $40 of it every month to do so. I really appreciate the channel members. You guys help me make this dream come true, my YouTube dream. So thank you all so very much. If you're thinking about joining, it's only $1.99 a month. It's way less than the price of your average comic book. So thanks for your consideration, and thank you, channel members. I also want to thank you guys for coming through to check out today's video. I really appreciate it. I drop new videos every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so I hope that you'll come back and check them out next week. In the meantime, I hope you all have a fantastic week. I'm not liking this no beard thing. I gotta grow the beard back. Anyways, have a good week, y'all. Later. Peace.